How do you break through? How do you keep yourself from plateauing? How do you reach the next level of success? How do you go from rock bottom to a rock star level? And I believe it all starts with having a deep emotional desire to make things happen, to have this drive, this commitment, this passion, this hunger to succeed. Do you still have it? It's one of those fundamentals that you probably heard over and over again. You gotta set those goals and have absolute clarity about what it is that you want and why you're absolutely committed to make those goals a reality, and also to have it all written down why, not only you're committed to make it happen, but what will happen if you're not going to achieve those goals. How will it cost you in your life? How will it cost you, in your level of happiness, in your emotions? How do you feel on a day-to-day basis, in your relationships? If you keep doing what you've been doing, if you keep the same job, if you, will not change your beliefs, your routines, your habits, what would happen? When you achieve something, when you are successful, when you taste this first success, how it's, you had this desire, you have this hunger, and you go and study it, you learn, you hustle, it was a grind period, those sleepless nights, you wanted to prove yourself, you want to make things happen, and it was just relentless, right? It was daily, it was intense, and for, some of you watching this right now, it may still be intense like that. But there is a trap that people are, falling into, the mistake they make when they reach the success. When people succeed, they tend to party, and when they fail, they tend to ponder, like Tony Robbins said, right? It's so true. They make a mistake, then to reach the next level of success, they don't need to, grind so much anymore. They don't need to struggle so much anymore, because all of this, to go from rock bottom to a rock star level, to achieve some sort of success, you gotta put in the effort, the time, the focus, the energy, the grind, the hustle, the hunger is there, right? And to go to the next level, you gotta be willing to do the same thing. This is the paradox of life, right? Because if you're comfortable, you have no desire to change things, to go to the next level, to achieve higher and bigger things, and you gotta break from that pattern. Okay, if you're unwilling to struggle, if you're unwilling to break your current, routines and habits and, the way of being and believing, then you're not going to break through to the next level, to the next success level, whatever it is for you. This is what success is all based on and predicted on. It's your willingness to struggle, right? It's honoring this journey. It's have this drive, the desire, go and learn the skills, go and make things happen, and boom, it's all done. It's your willingness to practice the fundamentals, right? To do the things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and master this and not be bored by doing the same things. It's how you go and master anything, like in basketball. What a great coach would do is he would take this person and say, hey, do a 500 throws, right, of the ball. And he said, well, I know how to do it. Yes, and you'll do it every single day, and you'll do it until you are so unconscious, and when it really matters in the game, you'll be able to perform. It's the fundamentals. Success is built on the fundamentals. What are the fundamentals for you, for your success? What are the things you need to master? And what are the things you need to do over and over and over and over and over again until you truly become a master of those couple of fundamentals that the success is built upon, okay? So hopefully it makes sense. You go and write down a list of all of the goals you want to achieve emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, in relationship, whatever it is for you. Why are you so committed to make this change, to make it happen in your life? What would it cost you to not do it, to keep doing what you're doing, to stay in your current situation, to let it drive you, let it create this emotional pressure inside of you to go and accomplish it, to create this emotional deep drive, this desire, this hunger to succeed. And then don't be afraid to hustle, to repeat the fundamentals, to do the grind, to to put all of your time, energy, and focus in order to accomplish it, go to the next level, and break through. Hope it makes sense. It's been Vitaliy Dubinin with my 6:30 show, episode 402. And always remember, you're awesome, and keep putting these big goals and dreams for yourself, and take massive action every single day to accomplish them. I'll see you in the next video.